Hey there folks, welcome back to the Mcgrory YouTube channel, and you find me in a beautiful car. Just an absolutely beautiful car. On the grid map. Now, I haven't really played in the grid map for years, like years and years. But there's a very good reason I'm here. There's also a very good reason why I am looking down over the suspension course. Because I have an exclusive. Right, an absolute exclusive first time view of the new Joe's Junk cars, and I have picked out 10 of my favourites so far. I've only spent about an hour playing with them, and trust me, an hour is not a long time when you've got this much content to go through. So I had to kind of slim it down a little bit, but yeah, so I'm gonna either now or at the end of the video put up like a wall of text, and it's basically the change log of some of the things that Joe has done. So thank you so much to Joe for giving me early access so that I can have a look, get involved, and put out a video for you guys to show you what's happening here. So first things first, it looks like I've already crashed this. I haven't. There's it repaired. This is just what Joe has done. He has actually taken the cars and created his own broken parts for them. Now, there is some special things to look at, trust me on that. This Sunburst is generally kind of okay. Looks a little bit beaten up, but looks are deceiving, trust me. So here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to test these cars to see just which ones are the most or least reliable. The way we're going to do that is gradually do suspension tests here, getting harder and harder and harder. So the rule's going to be that once I am on the suspension testing ground, I cannot lift off. I have to be full throttle until I'm forced to brake. So we've already lost a tyre, and these tyres are old, worn out, crappy, and they love to blow. So expect to see a lot of that coming up. Moving on to a slightly harder task. We have already lost our bumper. We've got a lot of bouncing going on. We're going to slow down for the turnaround here. We're actually really struggling to turn because of that blown tyre and I guess the bumper collisions. Let's head back. We'll actually turn off the traction control and stuff because, oh, we've lost both front tyres. We are revving a lot because I think this might be a CVT. But let's see how far we can make it. So that's level 2 done. What about level 3? We're really stepping it up here. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, it's struggling. But it's still going. We are overheating. And again, as per the rules, I'm not allowed to let off. I'm not allowed to go easy on it to preserve the engine. Do you know, all said and done, this little Sunburst is actually doing okay. This is also the remastered Sunburst from 035, as you can tell by the rear lights and the fact that it is a wagon. Oh, what's going on? We can barely move. Okay, so we're moving to the final. Yeah, that's not going over any of this. Oh, and I can't reverse off of it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this back, and before it dies, we're going to drive it back to the last point that it completed. Nope, we're going to need to fix it, unfortunately. We're going to take it back to the last obstacle that it completed. So we will park this just along the edge of here. And this will be a waypoint. This is now our benchmark. Can we beat this? So, let's hop over to the 800 series. This looks pretty clapped. You can see that the bumper's already hanging off, the front wing's hanging off, both front wings. Oh no, that one seems to be secured, but the doors are open. That one doesn't have a smashed window in it, but it's still kind of just open. I love the broken windscreens. This is just such an interesting mod. Really, really cool stuff that we haven't really seen before in Beam. It's something definitely unique and super interesting. So let's get this lined up and we will hit the first obstacle. So this seems to have quite soft suspension, which, ooh, oil pan damaged and drive shaft broken. Is that going to take us out the game? I have no drive. This didn't even complete the first obstacle. Wow. Okay. Not great. That wasn't exactly a difficult obstacle. Even the mount and dismount, it's only like, what's that, 2 or 3 inches? And it's on like a slope. It's not like a hard hit. Wow. Okay. So yeah, that kind of links into some of the stuff that he has sent me. So Joe has actually weakened the frames, the bodies, drive shafts. All these things have actually been weakened, you know, as if they have got huge mileage on them. So expect the cars, rather than just being like painted to look rusty like in the current Joe's cars, like these cars are legitimately broken. Look at that. We hit that bump and the whole front end exploded. That's amazing. He's just spent so much time, effort and attention making sure these are just really nice. And I respect that. I really, really do respect that. Exhaust is damaged. And I think it got louder. We'll hit the brakes. And we lost both front tyres. We also have engine critically low of oil. So it's in our interest to keep this going while we can. So let's get it on to the next obstacle. We're not really getting above first. Look at that, from those front wings. This is so cool. I find this so unique. Like, now when you buy a Joe's junk car, you're gonna have to actually pay attention and repair parts by replacing them. It's not as simple as just putting a better engine in and then driving, because this shell, this body, this suspension, everything's actually weakened, which is so cool and adds like a whole new level to these cars, you know, which we haven't seen before. And it's going to add a real new driving dynamic, a real new like play style dynamic that's just completely unique. Oh, okay, we've done okay. Drive shaft. No, that's it. Drive shaft's done. Damn, the Barstow actually did okay. Let's get it pulled off to the side, and this will be our new benchmark leader. What else have we got? So I'm going to start repairing these before we start hitting the road, because I don't think, we're already getting over torque damage. Is it this that has the weird... Yes, okay, so watch the rear axle. Look at the way it moves. And that is because these cars are legitimately like missing or have broken components. Just wait until you see the I-Series. Okay? Look at all the parts just getting dropped around the place. But yeah, so these cars legitimately have like broken parts on them. Parts completely missing, like, for example, not to give too much of a spoiler, but the I-Series has like missing control arms in the front. So you'll see what it does. It's weird. It's so weird and really, really cool. Just not something we've seen before. And I just find it so interesting that Joe, I've been speaking to Joe quite a lot in the last few days. Not only is he a lovely guy, he's been telling me that he's never done any sort of like real modding before. This project, V3, is the first time he's actually played with the J-Beam system in Beam. And he's made mods to this level of quality. I mean, quality is hard to talk about when we're talking about Joe's junk stuff, because the cars are crappy. But the quality of the mod that makes the cars crappy is through the roof. Okay, looks like our D-Series is going to tap out before the Moonhawk. Who would have expected that? Oh, he just pulled the wing off. But yeah, honestly, who would have expected the Moonhawk to beat the D-Series in a durability test? But I guess that's the scenarios that Joe provides. Ah ha ha! My friend, the I-Series. So you can see, look at the front wheel. Look at that. It's so silly and I love it. It makes me so happy to see cars that are this broken being part of the game. Very bouncy. However, that was a clean mount and dismount. Okay. Look at that. Just look at the insanity that is going on here. I think that's so fascinating. I think it's super cool. And I can officially say, well, not really official, but it looks right now there's a bit more work to be done, but it looks like these will become part of the RLS Collection on its next iteration, which is something that we're all kind of working on just now. Well, mostly Raceless, but you know, we've been talking about, you know, things to add, things to take away. The collection's gotten a little bit out of hand, and we kind of want to slim it down and make sure that we're only having like the best quality mods that really fit the RLS idea and help in the career. So yeah, watch out for that coming. It might be a little while still. Oh, we broke the drive shaft, but we beat the D series. That's huge. That is absolutely massive. I did not expect that from our little I series. Oh, there we go. And we'll bring it back like that. There we go. Can we stop it? Yeah, sick. Okay, so yeah, who would have expected that? This roamer is interesting. It is very interesting. It's also worth saying the amount of Easter eggs in this are unreal. Well, not really Easter eggs, right? But Joe has spent a lot of time making sure that all of these cars have fully written out descriptions, like lore-friendly descriptions of how they came to be, what they are. And then the parts themselves have got like really funny names. We'll maybe take a look at the next one and see if we can spot any funniness. Oh, we have lost the tires already. Excellent. Oh, we can barely turn. This is not good. Not good at all. Oh no, look at that. I just can't turn. Come on, there we go. So yeah, we'll maybe take a look at some of the part descriptions on the next car and see if we can work out if there's any funny Easter eggs in there. But yeah, to put in this much effort when you've never made a mod before, and for it to come out this well made and this believable that this is a real junkyard car, it's just so cool. I've got so much respect for that. Okay, over the next bit, which this shouldn't really have too much of an issue with. Especially if we get in the centre, it'll kind of just oscillate its way across. Very cool. Head gasket damage though with oil overheating, so that's not great. Can we handbrake turn to get the angle we need? No, not quite. Did help though. Oh, we are seriously low on power. I was full throttle there. I am full throttle right now. Oh, the engine's died. Great. Okay, so this died before it even reached this level, so we'll take it all the way back to here, next to the sunburst. Let's just park it. Do you know what? We're not using that other pad, so we will just park it here, right next to the sunburst. Okay, next car. Ooh. You know I love a bolide. Let's have a look. So the coupe body, previously crashed front subframe, loose front left fender, the junk radiator, junk front suspension. Oh God, Lord, why lifted coilovers? That's so funny. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Worn out front brake discs. At least it's got good rally tyres on it. Joe's junk brake pads. He's even made his own brake pads. That's crazy. Junk steering. Stolen front sway bar. Previously crashed rear subframe. The junk 3.5, a flooded ECU, broken engine mounts, clogged intake, clogged oil pan, and a junk 5-speed. Oh, that's so much fun. Loose rear quarter panels. Oh, that is brilliant, Joe. That's absolutely brilliant. Broken rear quarters. Rear suspension. Oh God, Lord, why lifted? Stolen rear sway bar. Honestly, you know, hats off. This is just a great fun mod, and it's just not taking itself too seriously. This apparently revs to 12,000 RPM. Oh, we hit. Oh, I think we hit valve float at around 9,000. So, yeah. Do you know what? That was really unfair. I didn't hit that anywhere near as fast with the other cars. So let's give this another chance. Look at the engine! Look at the engine flopping around! Oh, that's so aggressive. That's so horrible. Yeah, most of the other cars we kind of approached at a much more, you know, appreciable speed. So let's do that. Okay, we still damaged the oil pan. That's fair. Let's get it turned around. At least it's nice to drive, actually. It kind of rotates around. Oh no, look at the transmission just banging off the ground. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. Engine oil critically low. Okay. Oh, little bit hairy. Little bit hairy. But this thing's surprisingly decent. Oh, look at that whole body shake, because it's all just loose and broken. That's so cool. Okay, this might actually have a chance here because it's kind of raised up. Oh, can we beat it? Can we beat the Moonhawk? Barstow, sorry. Come on. Keep going. I mean, it's alive. It's just caught on stuff. No, we've got it stuck. Oh. Come on. Give us just a little bit more power. Come on. Let's beat the Barstow. Nope, that's it. That's as far as we're going to get. That's a valiant effort, by the way. That is... I'm impressed. I am very impressed. Wow. Awesome. I might need one of these in my next career season. We'll see. So we have an old cop car, which, you know, we're all for. Wait, hold on. Why doesn't it have a drive? It doesn't have a reverse gear. Okay, at least we can put it in first. Oh wow, this is a wobbly wagon. Wow, look at that. Can we get away with not breaking the oil pan? We can, impressively. Wow, this thing's actually not bad. Oh, I don't want to pick up. That's not part of the durability test. Oh, I can't reverse. Yeah, I don't really want cars getting destroyed by other cars' parts. That's just not really fair to the car itself. Oh, but it can be taken out by its own part. That is valid. Oh, really? Is this going to lose on a technicality? No, I don't like that. Come on, can we... Do you know what? Yeah, that kind of evens it out. It's had a good jostle around whilst I tried to remove the bumper. Will it even start again? Doesn't sound like it. We've also damaged our steering. Oh, it popped alive. Okay, we'll continue on then. Why not? We have lost a rear tire. We're losing the rear bumper. Oh, it's brutal. Oh, just really bad noises. Really bad noises. Oh no. Oh. Okay, we've lost. Okay, we've lost the engine. It's done. Yeah, this is a bucket. Unfortunately, I can't actually reverse it into space, so I'm gonna have to kind of, I guess, drift it into space. What is it stuck on? It's stuck on its own bumper again. Oh, I keep forgetting I have no reverse. What a pain. Hold on, I'll just node grab it. Okay, right, stop. Stay there. Good. Oh, this is a bit of a weird one, by the way. This is electric. I'm not sure what you can do to electric cars. It looks like the alignment is definitely weird. Spins wheels just constantly. Suspension's kind of messed up. Oh. Okay. This thing's surprisingly quick. I mean, I don't know how fast it actually is, but it just spins the wheels. Okay, we've already lost a tyre. Okay. Hit the brakes. Front left is now gone. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, look at the whole front clip just wanting to come off. For goodness sake. Okay, come on. Come on. I mean, it's electric, so what's going to kill it? It's going to have to be like suspension issues or something. Or maybe just getting stuck. But maybe this is like a viable selection for career. Let's take a look at the interior. Well, the interior is actually quite nice on it. Although, I can't help but notice that it's not actually giving us any information. I wonder if that's part of it. Is it meant to be broken? That would be cool if he's doing electronic things. In fact, do you know what? Yes, he did tell me that he's done some work on some of the screens and electronics. Apparently, like, ABS is now going to be, like, really unreliable. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that didn't do too great, did it? Can we get it back off? No. But yeah, apparently, like, ABS, traction control, all that sort of stuff is now going to be, like, if your car has it, it's going to be super unreliable. And it might only work intermittently, which may actually make things a hell of a lot worse rather than help it. Oh, didn't mean to open the boot. Okay. There we go. Fair. Right, last car, the Moonhawk. And I'll use this one. Ooh. Okay, we'll just fix it. I'll use this one to show off some of the really cool. So this is called the Shame-mobile, right? Not the best way to make friends or to impress women. We've got the junkyard's finest. One of the finest automobiles you can buy from a junkyard. But there's some really, really funny ones in here. He's put a lot of effort in. BX imported problems. Imported from Japan where it was abused to be whooped even harder here. Honestly, who comes up with this? Average cheap JDM import. This is what the aftermath of a BX colliding with a moose covered in maple syrup looks like. Yep, happens all the time here in Canada. That's so funny. Let's see if this has got any fun parts on it. So it's got the junk frame, so that'll be the weakened frame with the junk body, which is also weakened. It does have the pretty new tail lights. A junk 448 with broken engine mounts, junk exhaust, junk 3-speed, junk radiator, worn front brake dust, junk, blown front shocks, junk, worn out tires. Oh, this is just so much effort to make all of these parts and then make them bad. You know, like to actually take a car and just make it be a bucket of crap. It's so funny. So funny. What a brilliant idea. you know, everyone's trying to make like the best race cars, the cleanest, coolest mods that are like as dev quality as possible. And do you know what? This is dev quality jankiness, and I love that. Connecting rod bearings damaged. Holy crap. Barely even started. Does have a welded diff, so you can do some sick skids. But yeah, so like in Joe's Junk 2, like if you bought a car, okay, we've blown the engine, we've blown it. Anyway, guys, that's probably going to do it for this. But please do let me know if you enjoy this. If you want to see more of a sneak peek into Joe's Junk version 3, please let me know. And honestly, just give Joe some respect. What an awesome guy doing an awesome thing. And hopefully in the coming months this will make its way into the RLS Collection and be playable in the RLS Career mode. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Have a nice day. Catch you soon. Bye.